They do. So, I'm very, I mean, you already know, Doodle. I'm kind of like loosey goosey anyway. So, 2 layers is like, this is already a lot. I mean, we're supposed to go out to eat a little later, and one of these layers is going to come off because I already feel too constricted. I feel like you're trying to control me too much. Or the girls. You're trying to control the girls too much. Okay, let me. Dun, dun, dun. Ooh, wow. There's a weird delay, and I'm like watching it. It's weird. Okay, so we're waiting for a read from MB, and then we are reading. Shoot, I already forgot. I wrote it. I have it in my show notes. We're reading Craft Owl. We are reading Craft Owl after this. Doodle. Welcome, Raiders. Thank you for coming in. Hi, guys. Good morning. Good afternoon. I'm in Texas, so it's just now 1 o'clock for me. I am finishing my first cup of coffee. I've been on the train since the morning. Hi, Wireweave. Thank you for letting me on the train again. Okay, so a little start the show. What is it called? Like the talking notes. Talking notes. So thank you to our conductor, Wireweave. We are raiding into Owlcraft after this. A couple of things I wanted to mention. If you haven't met me, your first time here, my name is Loveland. I do handmade journals, junk journals, and their friendly accompaniments. I am one of the witches of Whatnot. We're a crafty group of ladies here on Whatnot that do several things. I did write down here. I hope you guys can read it. Everybody's handles. I did them in alphabetical order so that nobody feels like there's favoritism. Now, if they're not in alphabetical order, I can only apologize for myself and being ridiculous. So this is everyone who's a witches and whatnot. This is just some of the items that we do: junk journals, assemblages, upcycles, jewelry, crochet. I mean, anything and everything we can think of in any combination. Um, One of the great things about junk journaling, and I think creativity in general, is you can do and make anything you want. And we really encourage each other to try new things and to mix up our styles. So I do have a listing in my show. If you're not familiar with my work, it's at the end. There are 2 listings that show you some kind of previous items that I've done. So you can get a sense of my style. I'd love if you bookmark and follow me. And I'll be on and off the train all day. Like I said, I am going out to eat after this, but I'm going to be poking in and out. Please get in the giveaway. There's a minute left. I know we're all so different, Judy, and that's kind of what's crazy about it is some of us are really, really technical and measure and everything's so even and precise. I, on the other hand, am more haphazard and just a little bit more, I don't even know, varied about my approach to things. And we all do different things. So it is fun in that way. So I'll leave that there. This is your giveaway. You guys, can you not start while I'm on live? Can you just not be crazy while I'm on live, please? Okay. So this is the one page wonder that Daisy's Darling did this week. This week? Last week. This week. And I went ahead and made my own, and I'm using it as the giveaway. It's a little pocket with a little journal. So there's an insert here. There's a pocket here. There's some writing space here on the inside. And then there's these tickets here in the back. And there's another tuck back here. So this is the giveaway. Okay, let's show some items. Are there any requests, or am I just going to go straight down? The 2 worlds collide. I mean, I will say let me say this. Of the creatives in the witches, I am one of the ones that's more strictly in one lane. I would say the other ladies like to do a lot more different types of creating, which means that I just get to learn a lot. But I am definitely like, I like paper. I'm still new to paper crafting. I've only been doing this and selling on Whatnot for a year. my junk journal creation since December. I hit my 1 year anniversary. So I'm not at all a veteran or a senior or someone that I feel like I'm in a position to teach people or anything like that. I'm still learning. And I learn a lot from the rest of the ladies. Ambi, didn't you win a giveaway today? Already, I guess we know whose lucky day it is. I guess we know whose lucky day it is. Let me put this up a little. Congratulations. So I think you won the giveaway from one of my fellow witches from Midwest Merchants. So now you're going to get a little something from both of us. That's coming to you. Okay. I know totally you need to get a lottery ticket. So here is the first journal I wanted to offer. This one is basically rescued pages from a children's book. The children's book was pretty well worn, and there were only a few pages that were salvageable. So I put them in this journal. So let me show you the cover. It's got a giraffe, and I don't know what they're doing to this poor giraffe. I mean, I feel like they're wrapping her in love, but it also looks a little bit sussy with these girls. So there's this. Okay, and then I was able to save the inside sheet. We've got trims here, dyed paper from Maria's Miscellany. This is one of my jelly print sheets here. There's another one of the book pages that I was able to save. And so this one is just a sweet little journal made out of miscellaneous book pages. Calendar is another, that's the other side of the jelly printed sheet. I feel like I was happy with the ones I was able to rescue. I couldn't save the whole book. The cover was completely done. So I'll run this one if anyone likes it. It's the Giraffe Children's Book. We're not going to do 30 seconds. Because somehow the 10-second difference feels so much more comfortable to me. So here's this one. Got some daisy trim down the side, some ribbon across the spine. Then you've got lace and pom-pom trim here on the sides. And I did put the book corners on. So you've got that one. Thank you guys for taking a look. Okay. And I think in all of the listings, it does mention that each of the journals will come with some extras. So this one's got these extras. Let me show you the next one. Ooh. So this one's got some lace and some ephemera. Some of my handmade wax seals are also included here. And then here's the little blue-purple journal. You've got the hot pink embroidery gloss. I don't know. I just like the bright colors of this one. Okay, it's a single signature. I had to check. I didn't know how many signatures were in there. It's got multiple colored pages, some dyed paper, some vintage sheets in here. It's naked, meaning it's not embellished. I haven't put any pockets down. So I have included several pieces that you could use or not use, right? Obviously, it's up to you. So you've got all of these. These are some pockets here. Envelopes for you to add. I just picked some things that I thought would work color-wise and that you could then embellish and make the journal however you want. So I'll go ahead and run this one. This one is a pink, oh no, blue and purple junk journal starter. So this is a little kit for you to put together. It would make a great gift if you have a friend that likes to journal, likes to art journal, anything like that. This is a nice set to give them as a gift because they can just add anything they want to it. So this one's running. Thank you guys for being here. Am I going to put it away again? I don't want to make too much noise. You know the bags, they make so much noise. Okay. Let me put that one away. What else? Oh, and I also wanted to ask if you could take a look at the shows I have coming up. I do have a couple of trains coming up. They are both handmade. Focus trains also, which I know, we all love. So I've got the Maker's Market, which is 100% handmade train. And so is the Tea Time train. That'll just be tea themed. So journals and I can't even imagine what everybody's going to make. I know there are a couple of assemblages already in process. I know there'll be crocheted items that'll all be tea themed. So, if you like what you're seeing on the train today, I think that you'll like those trains also if you could follow. Okay, so here is this wraparound journal. It's got a pretty lace piece going down the side. It's wrapped in sari silk. Got this blingy center. And then it's done this way, right? So it's two pieces of reclaimed scrapbook paper. Let's put it like that. If you ever have papers that you don't like the one side and the other side is white, I print on them. I just print on the other side. And so what I did is I did that with two pieces and then sewed them together. So this is two pieces of essentially scrapbook paper that wasn't going to be used. That's now printed on one side and then stitched to make a cover. And then you've got a signature here with lots of just little tip in items, clipped in things. There's some vintage pictures in here. There's some cards. Do you know your states? Here's some facts about Massachusetts. If you ever wanted to know, here's some vintage clippings. Oh, sorry, my kid is having fun. His video game was finally updated yesterday, so he is going wild. Here is a side tuck cluster with some vintage postage stamp. Do you hear him? I don't know if anyone can hear him. He's going crazy. And then here's a flippy pad with just some scraps, some vintage wallpaper here. You've got some other tucks. I mean, the thing with these is you can make them as complicated or as straightforward as you want. Here's another flippy pad here. I really love the way this cover looks. I love the girl. Let me wrap it up for you. So you just close it up that way. And this one is the Use Your Wings. You don't hear him. He's wild right now. I don't know. He's been waiting for this game to update for I don't know how long. And now that it's updated, he's like a crazy person. Okay. So let me start this one. So if anyone would like this one's up right now. I love the roses. I love the color on this one. I plan to make a bunch more of these in different color schemes. If you have any suggestions, send them over. Kindle Happy, thank you. No, it's not Kindle Happy, is it? No, it is Kindle Happy. I was going to say it's kind and happy. You guys, I should maybe put my glasses on. Thank you so much. I'm glad you like it. Thank you, Wire Weave. Yeah, I mean, I try. I make things I like, and I just hope other people like them. Thank you. That one's coming to you. Let me set that aside. Okay, the next one I want to show. Thank you so much. These are kind of starter kits. So these were designed to be given as gifts or to be used by someone who maybe doesn't have a ton of supplies. So I wanted to show them just in case there were any, I don't want to say newbies, but I mean, maybe you don't want to put a whole journal together, right? So these each come with a fabric covered journal. You've got an elastic band here, so you can add pages and remove pages. I use a lot of envelopes in my journals. They'll come with plenty of paper on the inside. They'll each come with a beaded pen and then multiple pieces of ephemera. So postcards, flashcards, recipe cards, all that kind of thing. I wanted to offer them just because I know we get varied levels of experience, right? So maybe you want something that's a larger size where the signature isn't stitched in so you can make changes and move papers around. So I wanted to run these. It's for choice. So you can pick either the pink or the blue. The blue's got the dream catchers and the pink's got the floral. So let me run these in case anyone would like kind of the whole kit. And then I do have some other completed journals that I'm going to run after that are more embellished, but these ones are naked. Is that the right word to use? I don't know if naked's the right word to use, but they're unembellished. So if you've got the pink and the blue, if anyone likes those, and those are fabric and they are stitched. These are, I'm trying to feel them. These are file folder. They're file folder wrapped in fabric. So, you know, I work in an office and sometimes I reclaim file folders that would like to have a better life than sitting in the office. So got those. Thank you guys for looking at that. Where am I with time? 15 minutes. Am I talking too fast? Okay, we're going to slow down. We're going to slow down. Okay. I do that. I get a little rushy with things. Okay, I've got a butterfly journal here. Let me get the extras out. So with the butterfly journal, you're going to get a bunch of accompanying pieces with it. Let me show you. There is the baggie. So you've got some of my wax seals. Me and my 11-year-old do those. He likes to sit and pour the wax seals with me. You're going to get some trim. You're going to get some cluster snippet pieces, envelopes and pockets here. Oh, these are upside down, all upside down. These are all folded and prepared and put together in different ways so that when you add them to the journal, you've got lots of different variety. Things can flip up and down and inside and out and to the left and to the right. So I like to do that and give you some things to start with. And then here's the butterfly journal. This one's got 2 signatures. They are sewn in here. I covered the holes with eyelets. It's fabric covered and stitched around. So I really like the colors on this one. Okay. And then I did continue the fabric on the inside. So you do have a fabric pocket on the front and the back. And then here's a little bit of the color scheme. So I kept this one kind of bright and lively. This is pink dyed. You can't barely tell here, but it's pink, pinkish purple. You've got coffee dyed papers in here. Oop, this one's stuck together. There you go. Other papers. So again, the journal's unembellished. So you can add anything you want to it. I like these journals for memory keeping. That's what I use my journals for primarily. And like a little bit of daily journaling. Let me start this for you. I'm running the butterfly journal, right? Hold on, let me make sure I'm in the right one. Butterfly junk journal. Okay. So this one's running. Oh, you like this one too? They go pretty together. It's like it's a whole vibe. Thank you so much. I'm glad you like it. 2 signatures. Again, if you want to change out the binding for elastic or sari silk or something else, you can. The holes are covered, so you'll be able to do that pretty easily if you want to. It's pretty, right? Oh, thank you, Punky. And I did make sure all the pages were the right side up because every once in a while when you're too excited, something can flip around on you. Let me not try to put that back together because we know I won't do a good job of it right now. So let me show the next one. Okay. Okay. So my favorite thing to make, I have 2 favorite things. I love to make folios. So let me show you an example of a folio that's completed. So I love to make folios. So a folio is going to flip multiple ways and have lots of things that open up and it'll have lots of surprises, right? It kind of folds out and does all kinds of things. Okay, to the back. That's a folio typically. So this is one that I've completed. I'm not ready to part with it, but what I did want to offer was a folio that's not embellished. So here's a base, right? So this is put together with 2 large manila envelopes, along with multiple other envelopes and card flaps. It's covered in Tim Holtz fabric. So that's the fabric here. And what I've done is I've put a bunch of flips and flaps in it for you. Let me try to give it some room because it does open out, right? So you've got a tuck here. You've got something that can go behind here. Something can go behind here. This flap opens, something can go here. You've got a large pocket here. You turn it. It just keeps kind of going, right? That's what's fun about a folio, is that they have lots of surprises. So they can be intimidating for people to put together because you do have to think about how you want to bind them together and the order in which you're adding your layers so that you're hiding all your flaps and that things are secure. So it's not something that a lot of people are comfortable with trying right off the bat. So I did want to offer this base, and then you can embellish it all you want. You could do anything you want to it. You could use it exactly like it is. It's completely usable and covered as it is. Or you could, you know, take it to town and do all of this kind of thing. So I'll run this base. You are going to get the fabric remnant so that you can add it for more trims and ruffles. I did add some here. I added some here. And I kept it neutral so that you could keep it neutral and grungy if you wanted, or you could go completely buck wild and add hot pink to it, and it would be still cute on the neutral base. So this one's running if anyone likes this. And you're going to get this piece. Because, I mean, I just felt like if you wanted to add other pieces, you would want the extra scrap fabric to work with. Thank you guys for your bins. Oh, you guys like the folio bases. Okay, good. Good, good, good. I'm glad you like them. They can be hard. They can be they require a lot of kind of planning. And like you have to be a little bit logical. So I'm glad you like it. Thank you, Doodle. Oh, I have to see what you're going to do. You can use it to hold ephemera. Mine are usually full, like every pocket's got stuff sticking out of it. I use these folios too for like if I'm taking like a 3-day weekend trip, I might just design a folio and put all the receipts and stuff in one little place because maybe I don't want to journal about the whole thing, but I want all the little bits and pieces from the trip together. So I usually do a folio for those. So that one's coming to you. Thank you. Okay, what's next? And how much time? We have 9 minutes. Okay. We did the folio. Okay, let's do the master board. So my other favorite thing to make is what's called a waterfall junk journal. So a waterfall journal is going to start with the narrowest page here to the left, and it's going to get progressively wider. You're going to see the different page trims here. It's like graduated, right? So I just love the look of them. I love how you can get really creative with the trims. You can keep them really clean and crisp, or you can have stuff poking out like crazy. Mine are always going to have stuff poking out. That's just the way I like to make things. The cover is from what's called a masterboard, which is just a crazy collage of paper. So this is a collage that I put together, and then I covered it all in Mod Podge, and I stitched around it. It is backed with, I believe it's a manila envelope in the middle. And it is collaged on both sides of the sheet. So it's a manila envelope that's then sandwiched with collage paper and then slathered in Mod Podge to make the cover. And then each of the pages is folded in a way to give you this graduated edge. So I'll show you this one. I did put some book corners on it. I did it in kind of like a green and orange color scheme, but there are some pinks and some purples in it because I think I'm just used to that. So here you'll see the pages are even skinnier and they just kind of flip out. You've got some of my dyed paper here. I did some food color dyeing of paper, some sari silk scraps. This is some handmade paper. I didn't make it, but it is handmade. There are a few pockets and tucks here. This is a paper clip. You'll see book pages. You'll see tucks here. This is a snippet roll. So this is just a collage that I did on those long receipt papers, like those ticker tape papers. I collaged on that and I ripped pieces off to use in my creations. Here's a tab here with a butterfly. Oh, are you stuck? There you go. You've got some miscellaneous ephemera in here. This one's got a few tags, some clusters. This one I did add a few things to it. But obviously there's a ton of room here. This is a vellum pocket sleeve thing. And then see, it's the same sheets because you just fold them in a way where they're skinny at the front and wider towards the back. Ooh, look at this, kid. How do you have the paper together? So the paper is folded. You keep the folding seam in the same. It's hard to explain. Hold on, let me show you. It's better if I show you. So think of it like, so you've got, say this is your one piece, right? And then you fold it over. This is your skinny side and this is your wide side. You take your next piece and you create your gap however far or close you want from the last one, but you fold to the same place here on the spine. And then you tuck them and you just keep doing that and they gradually come together in the middle. I hope that makes sense. I do sell kits for this from time to time, but this time I just wanted to offer one that was completed. So this is the waterfall junk journal. It's made with a collaged cover. Let me run it for you. Dun, dun, dun. In case anybody likes this one. This one's running. And then you can just stitch the side or you can pamphlet stitch it. However you like to bind your journals, you can use the same binding method. You get that graduated effect by the way you fold and stack the papers gradually this way. Oh, thanks, Daisy. And I like the feel of the Mod Podge on it. It's like, I don't know. It's nice and tactile. It's kind of, I don't know how to describe it, but it's all on there. Thank you, Daisy. Are they glued on or how do they stay together? The collage is glued on, but then to keep the pages together, I stitched it. So I take the middle of the journal and I stitch down the middle and then refold the top half over. Does that make sense? Yeah, the binding. If you come to one of my Try It Tuesdays, I can do one on a demo too. On Tuesdays, I do shows where I try to demonstrate how to make some things. Or, well, that's not true. That's not true. I will demonstrate anything that you ask. But on Try It Tuesday, I'm usually trying something new to me and it's usually a mess. And you just get to watch me try something that is sometimes successful, sometimes not successful. That's what Try It Tuesday really is. It's not like a class setting, but I will answer and try anything. Yeah, no, Try It Tuesday is exactly what it sounds. I will try jelly printing, and that may or may not go great. I will try texture paste, and that may or may not go great. Here's the last item. I wanted to show it. It was one of the journals I offered at Halloween. It is one of these things that it's like you're never going to see everything the journal has to offer the first time you flip through it. It's got a lot of flips and tucks everywhere, right? I mean, I don't even know if I remember everywhere that you open it and everything that it has, to be completely honest. Then you go this way, you go this way, you keep going. It's just one of these ever evolving things that's just got stuff in literally every single pocket, stacked in every direction that you can think of. It opens more and more and more. Like I already forgot. Did I show you this site already? I mean, I just wanted you to see that they can be as straightforward and simple as this one, or they can be as elaborate as this one. And there are people that make journals much more elaborate than this, but just to kind of give you an idea of the scale, you can make the books really big. They can have pop outs. They can do all kinds of things, but I really like this one. This one's got glossy accent on the front. It's got some trim here. And again, it's really fun to just try to find everything that's hiding in it because there is stuff hiding in different places, different writing spots and tucks. And then we're going to run this one and then we're going to raid Crafty Owl. Not Crafty Owl, Craft Owl. There's no Y. And if you like Halloween, maybe you like this one. It's not totally Halloweeny, it's just kind of spooky. So let's see. And then if you scroll down to the end of my auctions, you'll see a gallery of my previous creations. Again, you'll see some stuff in there. The stuff that I've made in the past. So this one is running. It is like shabby grunge. It is a departure for me. My typical style is more bright, but I wanted to show that it can be anything. So that one's running. Are we on time? Okay, let's raid. Thank you guys for being here. We're raiding. Every purchase, you'll get a gift. And we're going to raid. Hold on. I have to raid from my phone. Okay, hold on. Here we go. Here we go. We're going to raid. Thank you guys. Okay, we're raiding Craft. Owl. Why is she not on? She's not coming up. Did I mess something up? Or did the schedule change? Craft. I don't see her. Let's see. Not new sellers. We are friends. We're following each other. Where is she? Okay. Hang out with me, guys. Let me clean up. I will put this away. We will find someone. Whoever our next one is will be fine. Daisy's getting this one. I'm going to bag it up. She's on. Okay, perfect. Let's go. She was just getting her coffee, guys. She was just getting her drink. Setting up her camera. Here we go. Let me see. Sorry, I'm shaking it. Craft. Owl. Here we go. Thank you, guys.